Hello everyone, welcome to the Paleontological Society of Malaysia. My name is Yuhe. Recently I watched a video shared by our President Shen about turning research paper into interesting videos so that more people can know about the research. What I plan to do today is to make my first research paper on Mesozoic fish into a video that's hopefully interesting for all of you. The story starts with the geological age, Mesozoic. I think many of you surely familiar with the age. It is the age of dinosaur, consisting Jurassic and Cretaceous period. Since 70s, paleontologists and geologists from Malaysia has been reporting different fossils from the Mesozoic rocks of Malaysia. Among the fossils are freshwater bivalve, megaplant fossil, and also polynomorph. One of the geologists from Malaysia, Mr. Wood Said, has been constantly reporting palynology analysis from the Mesozoic rocks, and that helps us to determine the age of the rocks. Until year 2014, a team of paleontologists from the University of Malaya found the first remains of dinosaur in Malaysia. And together with the dinosaur remains, we also found a batch of fish fossils buried together with the dinosaur fossils. So you see, when a paleontologist get fossil specimens, there are many areas of study we can carry out. One of them are to study the paleo environment the animals in the past live in, and also we study paleoecology and also the biodiversity during that point of time. So this batch of fossils gives us plenty of information of how life was during the Mesozoic in Malaysia. Here come the papers that we published. The title is The First Cretaceous Fish Fauna from Malaysia. Basically reporting what kind of taxa we found from that locality. There are two types of dinosaur we found, which is not described in detail in this paper because it's focusing on fish. So just a quick look on how the dinosaur looks like. What we found are the isolated dinosaur teeth.
There are two types of dinosaurs found in this discovery. The first one is Spinosaurid. This is a diagram showing a Spinosaurid tooth. Both diagrams are showing the same tooth but from different directions. As you can see, the tooth has cone shape and its surface is covered by ridges. If you zoom in into the side of the tooth, we can see that they have cutting edge, and along the cutting edge, they have this micro ornamentation. It looks like serration. This is believed to help them to cut their prey. The micro ornamentation and the characteristic of these tooth pointed us to the Spinosaurid. Spinosaurid is a type of dinosaur that has plates on its back, and they are fish eater. The second type of dinosaur is this Ornithischian herbivorous dinosaur. As you can see from the tooth, it is a incomplete tooth, and for comparison, we have this Ankylosaurus tooth from USA. But even though the Malaysian tooth is incomplete, you can see that the overall tooth morphology is similar. So possible that this tooth is from the Ankylosaurus. However, due to limited specimen and limited information we have, we can only identify them up to Ornithischian dinosaur.
Together with the dinosaur, we found a total of 9 taxa of fishes, of 6 being freshwater shark, or we call it hippodon, and 3 being bony fish. Here we show you the fossil fish that we found, and all of these are isolated teeth. This because teeth are one of the most durable parts of the body that can withstand weathering and get fossilized. Our teeth are protected by a layer of enamel, and the fish teeth are protected by a layer of enameloid. This layer of enameloid makes the fossil strong enough to be fossilized. I would like to bring you to look at some of the teeth here.
The first one I'm going to show you is Heterotygodus cocudensis. they are the most abundant one in our specimens. This is quite contradict to our impression on shark teeth. In our impression, they should be sharp and big probably, but this shark is having grinding teeth. Looking into the tooth, you can see that they are very nicely crafted piece of art with a lot of transverse ranges running through the tooth and some secondary ranges perpendicular to the long transverse ranges. It's very beautiful under the microscope. This type of tooth, due to their grinding dentitions, is believed to be eating hard-shell prey. Second shark is Isanodus paladegi, quite different from Heterotychodus coputensis. It has a higher crown and a pyramidal shapes. And here we only see about 3 transverse ranges running across the tooth, and then there are some honeycomb shaped ornamentations at the lower part of the tooth. The third one is Mugdahanodus. It is very different from the grinding teeth of the Heterotychodus coputensis, and is also very different from Isanodus paladegi. This is a cutting dentition where the tooth has blade shape. The upper part is the cutting edge. There are many little dentition there, like a saw that could cut into the prey. And at the side, we can see like up to 5 cusp plate there. Yeah, so both sides of the tooth, we found cusps and cusp plate.
Generally, sharks in the past were identified or classified based on their teeth, because most of them have only teeth preserved. The way for us to tell one species from the other among the shark is heavily relying on characteristic of the teeth itself, including the morphology and the surface ornamentation. So like I described to you just now, I was talking about how the teeth look like and also what kind of ornamentation on it, because these are the important characteristics I can use to identify different sharks. But there's a very big challenge here, is that in the Hippodon shark, they have something called heterodonty. Heterodonty basically means in one species of shark, they might have different types of teeth in their own jaw. For example, the teeth at the anterior part, which is the front part, is different from the teeth at the posterior part, which is at the back. So when we only have isolated teeth, we have to do a lot of observation on the teeth to tell whether they are from the same shark. There are cases in history that paleontologists proposed more than one species of shark based on teeth from actually only one species. But now, with more information from the Malaysian site, and we do some comparison with the Thailand site, we can actually get better resolution and we know better about the taxonomy of the shark. From the empty land image we have in our mind since the 70s until now, we get to know that this land nurtured dinosaurs, turtle, crocodiles, and also fishes. We have a huge progress. Of course, more specimens we found, we actually have more questions. For example, the end of Lower Cretaceous, we have a fauna overturn where this batch of sharks and dinosaurs suddenly disappeared at it. A new batch of animals just came and conquered the land. Such questions keep coming to us, and this is just a very interesting start for Malaysia. So that's all for the sharing today. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or you wish to listen to other topics from us, please leave a comment below and we'll see you next time.